Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? So Pokemon rumors are heating up like no tomorrow, with the latest ones revealing the full name of the upcoming Pokemon title on the Nintendo Switch. The logo can be seen in the supposed leak and apparently matches up with various different sources of leaked materials, and even Serebii.net tweeted about it and also made a post about this leak. So this one is a pretty big rumor that is hard to ignore, and I gotta say it looks kinda legit. But then again, a lot of leaks look pretty good and end up being fake as F, so you gotta take everything you see with a grain of salt until we get the official reveal, which a lot of sources are saying it's gonna be really soon. So the full name here is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and in one of the other supposed picture leaks we see a Pokemon Let's Go Eevee version. So two versions, again as usual with all Pokemon titles, this time with Pikachu being one of them and Eevee being the other. Now let's take a look at the version name first. If true, having Pikachu and Eevee being their own respective versions will be the first time ever Pokemon has used a Pokemon name to differentiate between versions, and at first glance, sounds like something Nintendo or Game Freak would never do simply because they've never done it before. But if you really think about it, if this was made as a fake, why would they choose a naming scheme that is completely different than what Pokemon usually does with their naming scheme? I mean, there are just so many other believable names out there that a fake leaker can choose, which ironically is what makes this leak a little bit more believable, at least for me. Now the second thing is the name Pokemon Let's Go. Now that part really got me sold. We all know Pokemon is really changing the game here with this next generation Pokemon mainline title for the Nintendo Switch, so why not go for an entirely different kind of naming scheme? Having the word Go in the title would immediately spark interest from the gajillion people playing Pokemon Go, and while the two games are definitely going to be completely different, we might see some intersecting ideas from Pokemon Go in the upcoming Pokemon Switch game, which they would be crazy to not include some sort of integration. But the titles were leaked from one place and the logos another, and apparently someone came out to say that they drew the logos for fun on Facebook, but you can't really find any trace of their upload on DeviantArt, so nobody really knows where they actually came from or if they're real. The logos themselves could have been taken from the Project Eevee logo, which looks pretty similar, so again, don't take anything you hear as fact until we get the official reveal from Pokemon themselves. But it's still fun to hear about these rumors because, as they all say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And this next rumor comes from Emily Rogers, who has previously released details about several rumors like Super Smash Bros. And Nintendo Labo before their actual release, so her track record is actually pretty good with this sort of thing. Basically, she was urging people to think about what Pokemon Go might mean for the future of the Pokemon series with their massive success, and how the Switch can benefit from Pokemon Go's success. She suspects that the naming/branding for this year's Pokemon Switch title, and there are two versions, make no mistake, might raise a few eyebrows. So again, another piece of information that leads us to another Pokemon Go connection with this upcoming Switch title, and the fact that the naming for the Pokemon Switch title will be quite different than what we've all come to expect, which definitely has made the earlier revealed title to be even more believable. But then again, someone could have just taken this information and made up that name, so you can't really know for sure. But she tells us one very crucial piece of information, and it is that as we wait for an announcement for the upcoming Pokemon title, which will be revealed before the end of this month. Again, she said it will be revealed before the end of this month. This goes in line with a lot of other leakers before claiming to work for Nintendo or Pokemon, having their workload increased for a big event that is coming really soon. So as you continue to see crazy rumors in the next little while, do know that many people are expecting to see a reveal really soon, and should be an indication of when we might get some real information, so at least you have that to look forward to if nothing else from these rumors. Anyways, if hypothetically the game is actually going to be called Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, do you like the new Pokemon naming scheme, and which one would you get? Personally, I don't care what name they use, just give me the release date so I can stop thinking if I'm going to be able to play it this year or if I'm going to have to wait until next year. But as usual, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to thumbs up before you leave, subscribe and hit that bell for notifications if you want to be updated with the latest that's going on in Japan, and I'll see you guys in the next one.